Well, hello everybody. Bones here. Beautiful morning. Decided to take the wife out to breakfast. We just finished that a few minutes ago. We thought we'd talk to you a little bit. We've been away for a little while. My mother passed away. I may have mentioned it at the tail end of one of my last videos. And we've been involved in considerable court probate appearances and trips up to the Winston-Salem, Wake Forest area to settle the estate. So I just haven't had time to do videos. Haven't ridden the bike much. This is the first time I've been on it in a while. And we're in Cane Bay, South Carolina, which is just outside of Charleston. Nice little, I guess it's a bedroom community. Wanted to give a shout out to Big Bad Wolf Moto. Nice guy. Make sure you go give him a visit. He does some really good videos. It's unlike me, where I just talk about random things. I think he actually plans what he's going to do, and he puts together some good work. So hats off to him, and give him a shout. And Harley Trek and Mike Haley 7 and Moose, I don't remember what the 4 digits are. They just did a ride, kind of just a ride for Mark, because he hadn't been with the group in a little while, I think. And they are not going to make the Hootenanny this year. For those of you that know what the Hootenanny is, it's a gathering of vloggers from the mid-Atlantic coast, I'd say, would be a good way. Some of them are from the Northeast, but a lot of them are from the mid-Atlantic. And I'm not going to make it either, because the amount of travel time and the costs are just crazy. I would be gone for over 2 weeks, and the expenses for hotels and everything for over 2 weeks, and everything is just all the meals. It's just too much. I don't want to spend that kind of money. I'd rather go on a cruise with my wife and spend the money on you know, trips that we can both enjoy. But NC Stoney and DeBest 1A and some friends from my riding group locally that you've seen in some of my videos are going to ride up to the Asheville area, and we're going to do the Cherahalla Skyway, which I didn't get to do last year, and the Dragon, and 2 or 3 others that my friends haven't done yet, and I haven't done them. And so we're going to go and enjoy that, and if we have time and we get close enough, we may go over and see Mark, Harley Trek. We'll see what he's going to be doing. He's going through some transitions right now, so we're not sure what his availability is going to be, but we'll see. Other than that, it's been quite a summer so far. It's been summer here for about 6 weeks. And it's been heat indexes of well over 100 every day for over a month now. But typically what happens with us here is we get a hot spring, and then the summer's really not all that bad. The humidity, you know, abates somewhat. Right now it's been 90% humidity every day, so that makes for very high heat indexes. When the temperature gets to 90, the heat index is well over 100. We thought you might like a look at this really neat community here. Oh, I got to make a U-turn. I guess they're not going to let me. Huh? Yeah, I know. They're not going to let me in here. I don't have the access card. I'm not of the right caliber to get into this place. It is at Del Webb Place, so that's surprising that I couldn't get in, because Del Webb tends to cater to us old farts. Oh, there we go. Mike Haley 7 had an interesting thing that happened to him at the tail end of his visit up there to visit Mark. He had recently split from Mark and Moose. Now, I watched the video, and when he stopped at the gas station, his oil light came on. That is typical of the problem that Harley's been having with the Milwaukee 8s with the pressure relief valve sticking. And he didn't see it. I really think there should be some kind of audible alarm on that oil pressure light, especially in light of the fact that they're having problems with it. I think if he had known about it right there, he wouldn't have gotten out on the highway and gotten stranded like he did. If you watch the video a little further, he has to pull off at an exit, and my understanding is he did have to call for help. And that's indicative of that problem, although I have no personal idea whatsoever what the real problem was. I hope that wasn't what it was, because the two other friends I have that had the new 2017 Milwaukee 8s both had that pressure relief valve problem and both wound up getting new engines. So I hope, especially with Mike's modifications, the Stage 4 and all that stuff he's done on his engine, I know he's not wanting to put a new engine in there. I feel for him right now. So let's all hope that that comes out okay. Let's see. We talked a little bit about earlier about. Oh, here's a bike. There we go. You know, the guy's going up to visit Mark, and so as a result of that, they're going to visit him again, and they're going to just skip the Hootenanny. I think that I'm pretty sure Mike Haley 7 has maybe ridden those areas before, and he'd rather ride with Mark in some place he hasn't been before. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe he'll comment below and let me know if that's the case. These are all good guys. When I rode with them last, I was having a bad day. Mark, if you look at Mark, his Harley Trucks last video, you'll see that he rode over a little island, and everybody thought that was pretty funny, except Mark, I think. But if you watch his head, he's watching moose. He's not watching where he's going, and that's a perfect example of going where you look. And he was looking at moose, and he went straight to moose, except there just happened to be a little traffic island in the middle. Fortunately, he breezed across it like a trooper and didn't miss a beat. I don't even think he realized he'd driven over until after he was past it. So when I was on the Hootenanny last year, I hadn't slept too much, and I picked up this habit during the Hootenanny of looking down at my left foot every time I stopped. I don't know why I did that, but it's a perfect example of don't look down when you stop, because every time I did that, I dropped the bike. It was really crazy. I did it like 3 times, till finally I said, what am I doing wrong here? But I finally figured it out and got over it and moved on. Just so the one piece of advice that this old fart can give is don't look down when you stop. And don't put your feet too close to the bike, because if you're riding a heavy 900-pound bike like this, you can drop it on your ankle if your feet are in too close. So you got to be careful. Anyway, the wife and I are just going to enjoy this ride and try to get home before it gets too hot. It's already 82 degrees. It'll probably get up to 100 again today. We were going to go out on our sailboat in Charleston Harbor, but it's going to be too hot, and there's not going to be enough wind. You'll sit out there and just roast. So we're going to move the boat to a different storage yard and call it a day, I think. So everybody have a good day. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below if you like my videos. So long.